Think about the last time you heard someone advertise one of their social media accounts. It could have been for a friend or for a business. Was it in the last couple of days where you heard someone say, "Hey, add me on Snapchat," or "follow me on Instagram"? Now think about what people would say about you based on those accounts. Would it be a positive or a negative response? What if the only thing that defined who you are was what you put on those accounts, or how many likes or followers or comments you had? This is what social media is doing to our society. It is telling us that who we are is based on who we are online. Today, I'm going to tell you how technology and social media is hurting this generation's social interaction and everyday lives, and how we need to take a stand against it. I want to start today's speech by talking about technology. As technology advances, society gains many new products like the iPhone 8 that's supposedly coming out this fall, or the Samsung Galaxy S8 Edge, or Mac computers, or these PCs. By using all of this technology, we are using our brains less and less, and we lessen our ability to sharpen our brain in skills such as critical thinking and problem solving. Then, when we really need those skills, they aren't there to help us because we've relied on technology for so long that our brains aren't used to working that way anymore. When using spell check for everything, are we really learning how to spell those words or fix those errors without it? When using our GPS 24/7, are we really learning how to get from place to place or where we're going without it? According to a New York Times article, people in Japan are becoming less capable of reading and writing because of technology. And if this is happening in Japan, one of the smartest countries in the world, I'm sure you can only imagine what it is doing to us. And by continuously relying on technology, we become less creative and more like a machine than a human being. Using technology all the time is causing an increase in stress and irritability level as well. And a 2012 UK survey found that kids' attention spans are dropping even more, and that 91% of teachers believe that it was because of technology. Too much technology can also cause anger, depression, or less motivation in children, which is backed by British neuroscientist Susan Greenfield. She explains that our brains are shaped by what we do with them, and that technology is affecting the way we think and feel. These attitudes affect kids' social lives. I mean, come on, would you want to hang out with that kid? Playing on technology before bed will also cause sleep issues and disturbances for some kids. Even playing on their device for a couple minutes before bed causes a decrease in melatonin levels, which is the natural substance in your body that helps you fall asleep at night. Moving on to texting and phone calls. By sending text messages, people aren't getting that face-to-face communication, and so there is less of a connection between friends. Multiple studies show that the average teen sends approximately 3,000 text messages per month. Can you imagine what that is doing to our kids' social interaction and face-to-face communication with friends and others around them? And according to a 2010 study done at a university by Scott Campbell, an assistant professor of communication studies, people who talk on their cell phones more frequently are less likely to interact socially. This means that people are less likely to talk to people and make friends outside of their cell phone when they continuously make phone calls and talk on the phone. Because of technology, our social interaction and our health is decreasing and will eventually spiral out of control to the point where we won't be able to fix it. And that wasn't even including the downsides to social media. According to research done by Pat Greenwald, a UCLA developmental psychologist and director of the Children's Digital Media Center, having a large network of friends on social media helps young people to feel socially supported, even if they have never met these people face to face. She also found that there is a decline in the number of intimate friendships because of social media. This means that social media is putting all of our thoughts about ourselves into who we are online, which hurts us when it comes to social interaction. Now I want to move on and address those of you who doubt what I'm trying to say. For those of you who are skeptical because you feel that technology and social media has its benefits, I'm here to tell you that you're not wrong. Of course, social media and technology has its benefits. For instance, cell phones have the potential to help us focus on our personal lives and the lives of people close to us. But they also have the potential to make us too blind to the world directly around us. While constantly looking down at your phone, are you really focusing on what is happening right next to you? Did you notice the man sitting on the street corner homeless when you crossed the street? Or were you too focused looking at what you had on your phone? And yes, you're absolutely right if you think that technology keeps us connected with people around the world. But how many of the things that have gone viral shouldn't have been seen? For example, do you really want your kids accessing pornography or inappropriate pictures or videos on the internet? Obviously, technology and social media has its positives. I'm not doubting that. I told you that technology and social media is hurting our social interaction and everyday lives when we use it too much. Now, I'm not saying go online and delete all of your social media accounts. And I'm not saying go home and get rid of every piece of technology that you own. Everything comes in moderation. What I'm telling you to do is be aware of the things you put online, because once it's out there, you can't get it back, and it's out there forever, whether you like it or not. What I'm telling you to do is be aware of how much technology you are using. Be aware and stay smart online and on your technology. Thank you.